Let's answer some common USB questions that we always get. Hi, I'm Sarah from sewingmastery.com, and we are working through all the free video tutorials for the Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic 3. Now there's a link in the description below where you can find the complete playlist of all the videos we've done, from sewing videos to the embroidery videos. We also have some online courses that are wonderful for taking your level of embroidery and sewing expertise up a level after you've done the free videos. So USB sticks. So number one, even though you don't need a USB stick, that's why one didn't come with this machine, to use this machine because of its Wi-Fi capabilities, there is a time and place where just being able to put a design on a USB stick, put it in the side of the machine, could be just as fast as accessing your cloud features. Definitely take a look at our Husqvarna Viking Bootcamp course, where we go in to help you understand all the free Wi-Fi capabilities that came with this machine to make your life easier. But I know the world of USB sticks still exists. So for example, from Oklahoma Embroidery, or OESD, a lot of their design collections come on USB sticks these days if you buy them in the store or choose to have them as a shippable product when you're ordering online. USB sticks to work in this machine do need to be of the smaller size. So if you've got one of those ginormous 100 gig USB sticks and you put embroidery designs on them and you have other things on it, it might not actually open up once you put them in the machine. So look for a stick that is small in size. 2 gig or less is optimal. I have had some sticks work that are bigger. You just have to try them. The next question is storing designs on USB sticks. So here's the thing. When you store a design on a USB stick, perfect, it's accessible until the stick decides to no longer work. This will happen tomorrow or in 100 years. You just never know how long your USB stick is going to work. And so this is more of a transfer unit than a store and save and hope it's there next time you go to pull it out and use those designs. So I always tell my students to never store designs on USB sticks without having some type of backup. And with the MySewNet Vault, which we go into in the Husqvarna Viking Bootcamp course, help you really understand it, there's almost no reason to not have a backup of your design. So there's multiple ways to save. So when we do put designs on a USB stick and put the stick into the machine, you'll access your stick by touching the folder off to the side here and touching USB tab at the top. On this stick, I have the Embroidery Essentials course right here in this folder. And if you can't see all the folders or you just want to see them by names, remember you can toggle between names and icons of those designs, so I can touch and hold and open them up. Now, here is just one other thing. It's a helpful tip. I use a Mac computer. If you use a PC Windows computer, this does not apply to you, but if you are using a Mac computer, you're going to notice an extra file is going to come up, and it's going to start with a ._, then the file name. And you're going to notice this when you're actually in the show me what the pictures look like area. You will not be able to access these until you get to the designs that are actually not with that ._ before that name. As you can see by the pictures, once they come up, then those are the designs. And that is confusing for some people because, of course, you open it up and you're like, why can't I touch these? And it'll just say like, what does it say? File could not be loaded. So you just have to scroll down. You have 2 sets of designs on your USB stick if you use a Mac computer. And they are there, you just have to find them in the second category. Okay, the next thing I want to do, so let's just go ahead. I'm going to scroll down and we'll pick a design. This is like one of our cut work designs, probably one of people's most favorite technique that they learn. So that's this one right up here. It is where you layer 2 pieces of fabric and you actually cut out one of the layers as you go. That's kind of a fun one. They always look spectacular. But the question we get is, can I take my USB stick out at this time? And the answer is yes. Once the design has been opened from a USB stick and it's sitting on your screen, you can take this out and maybe reload new designs or delete the ones you're no longer using. You can also, once you have gone to stitch out mode and even started embroidering, you can pull out your USB stick and it won't harm the machine and it won't harm the design you're actually stitching. So once you have added it to your screen, the stick is no longer in use. So if that's helpful for you, I know most people don't want to ever test that theory because they're like, oh, what if something happens? And I'm here to tell you a very common question is this question. And I wanted to clarify that yes, you can pull this out once your design is on screen or once you've even started stitching the design that you've opened from the USB stick. And the last topic let's talk about is, people always ask, how many designs will a USB stick hold? So I did mention this one was like a 2 gig stick. This is one we've had for many years. It's a 1 gig stick, and I will tell you it will hold a ton of embroidery designs because this file is actually not a big file at all. It's very minuscule, and you can get hundreds of designs on a USB stick. Now, I usually don't like to put that many designs on a USB stick because now I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling trying to find which one I want to use, especially if there's multiple sizes. A lot of times what I like to do is just put the size I need or the one format that I need. VP3 is what this machine prefers on the stick, open it up, and that is it. But when I'm done using the designs, again, I will usually delete them, put the current designs I'm using on the stick, put it back in, and just kind of keep this current instead of just leaving designs upon designs. Again, otherwise it's kind of hard to find them if you don't stay organized. So yes, you can hold a ton of designs on a very small stick, but for convenience, just keep the ones that you're currently using. Maybe the last project or two on it, and then just add to it and then delete some eventually. Those are the most common questions people ask me about USB sticks. So if this information has been helpful, make sure you're always clicking like on every video that you watch, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up on all the new techniques and videos we produce. And if you're looking for the most popular course that we offer, the Embroidery Essentials link is in the description below. I hope to see you in class soon.